Welcome back for another Entitled Parent video. Today we have 3 Entitled Parent stories for you to enjoy. As always, don't forget to share and like if you enjoy these videos. Without further ado, here we go. My entitled parents get mad I attempted suicide and can't wash the dishes while in hospital. So my parents kinda treat me like a maid. I do all laundry, housekeeping, washing, cleaning, basically everything. So I recently attempted suicide, yesterday actually. And I'm in the hospital writing this and I'm actually allowed my phone, which is kinda cool. So when I woke up after having my stomach pumped and recovering, the nurse went to get my family. They come in and immediately started yelling. Entitled mom, why did you pull this shit? Imagine the payments for this effing room and ambulance. Entitled dad, who will wash the dishes, do laundry, you effing... Nurse, I'm sorry but you have to leave, she is in a fragile mental state. I started crying almost immediately after they began yelling. Entitled mom, she is our daughter, we have to be there. No madam, please leave, she is very sensitive. Effing bitch of a nurse, I bet you have been doing nothing this entire day, lazy shit. You know that thing people think where nurses get a lot of breaks and are lazy? Yes, my parents are those type of people. EM, leave us. Madam, I need you to stop cursing and leave. Fine. So they left. I never thought my parents entitled, as they did defend me to certain things like my entitled mom saying it was my fault I was raped and more of her bullshit. But they are actually extremely entitled. This is one instance of my parents' secret entitlement. So they were yelling outside of my room as well. They were very pissed about my attempt, obviously. Entitled mom wants me to quit the chance of a lifetime so that her son can. I'm on mobile, you have been warned. Some backstory. Okay, so if anybody has seen my previous post, they will know that I'm in the International Chemistry Olympiad. In my country, to be able to represent, you have to go through 4 levels of training, in which you have to pass the previous one's test before qualifying. So anyways, I qualified for level 2 about a year ago, so shortly after that I got a call. Entitled mom, hello? Is this Muma 10? Yes, how can I help you? You know entitled kid, right? Yes, we're good friends. Complete lie, we barely know each other from class. Well, sadly he didn't qualify for level 2 and you did, and he worked so hard for it, so we were thinking if you could give up your place for him. Me flabbergasted, madam, I'm sorry, I don't quite understand you must be slow. All the more reason to give up your place. Give up your place to entitled kid. I frankly don't care about you or your son. I worked hard for that place. I won't give it up soon. But you're in 7th grade, aren't you? And that's a year early, right? Level 1 was open for 8th and 9th grade, but I was a special case. Entitled kid is 9th grade. This is his last chance for chemistry and you have 2 more chances, so give it up! And notice I'm related to the head of the course, I can kick you out with the snap of a finger. She literally said that, and what she was saying was bull poop. The head of the course isn't even from the same country. As for me, I love infuriating people, but hate confrontation. I was already panicking, not from her threats, but from the situation, so I smirked and said, over my dead body you cow, and blocked her. Then I called the course hotline to report her and her son. They said that a lot of people complained about her and that they will deal with it. I hope that the kid was banned from entering the competition in any other field. There was math, general science, physics, biology, chemistry and computer science. You know I'm your boss, right? Entitled kid and entitled mom tried to get me fired for not rewarding entitled kid's rudeness. Hello everyone, this is my first post on anything and I didn't think I had a story to contribute to this lovely thread until I read enough of them to realize that I actually do have something to share. This is a long one, so I apologize if you read all of this. To preface this all, I used to work in an after-school care, so once the kids in my primary school, elementary school, had finished school for the day at around 3ish, about 60-70 kids would then come over to our building on campus and chill until their parents came to pick them up around 5:45. We would give them afternoon tea and then watch over them as they pretty much just play games and do arts and crafts and such. A lot of kids that we looked after were full-time kids, meaning that we had them 5 days a week. And most, if not all, of the holidays from 8 AM to 6 PM, meaning that all in all, I'm spending a lot of time with other people's kids as a sort of a pseudo guardian parent role model, so using manners and general good behavior is extremely important to me as it helps to inform the rest of their lives. During my time here, I had an interesting run-in with an entitled parent and their equally, if not more entitled son. Bear in mind that this all happened at least 4 years ago, so the details might be a bit hazy. But such an obvious lack of respect from both parents and children make this encounter stay in my mind. EP entitled parent, EK entitled kid, me, HS head supervisor. Me playing with a soccer ball in the school hall with a few other kids. Entitled kid comes up to me and grabs my shirt. "Give me your ball." Sorry man, we are playing with it now, points at other kids, but you can jump in the game if you want. I said, "Give me the ball." Sorry kid, not with an attitude like that. However, if you want to join the game with us, by all means. You know I'm your boss, right? Excuse me? Give me the ball now or I'll have you fired. Me flabbergasted at such a blatantly rude attempt to intimidate me. Once again, no deal, but thanks for playing. Entitled kid storms off and I think nothing of it until later, closer to home time. Entitled parent joins the battle and confronts me. Entitled parent: "Why did you steal the ball off my son? What the hell were you thinking?" "Oh, is that what he told you?" "No, I was already playing a game with a group of kids when he demanded that I gave him the ball we were playing with. Now, had he asked nicely and used his manners, I would have considered it and I would have started a different game. However, I don't reward disrespect and rudeness here." He doesn't have to use his manners. You're getting paid to do whatever you have to keep him happy. You've ruined his day and mine. I hope you're happy. I'm going to have a word with your supervisor. You're not fit to look after children. At this point, I'm pretty incensed about being told I'm not fit to look after children, so I go off on this lady. Me? "Listen lady," polite mode slightly turned off, "I don't reward bad behavior. If you don't like how I do things here, then by all means there is a fine after school establishment up the road that will be more than happy to accommodate you and your family. Bear in mind, no one would put up with such rude behavior." "How dare you! We have been here for years, you can't talk to me like that," storms off and starts talking to head supervisor. Head supervisor, a very fair, kind but firm lady. Doesn't have a bar of it though, as this isn't the first time entitled kid had been acting up. Head supervisor calmly explains to entitled parent that she supports my decision and that if they indeed do have a problem, then they should try the other after school care program up the road. We had a waiting list of about 30 kids, so replacing them wouldn't be an issue. Entitled parent, after finding out that there was a high chance of being kicked out of the program rather than me being fired, stormed out of the office with entitled kid in tow. This wasn't my first battle with crappy parents, and it certainly wasn't my last. I'm glad I didn't get fired as well. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. So those were the stories for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, a like would be highly appreciated. It really does help my channel out. Also, if you enjoy this and want to stay up to date on the latest videos, then don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for listening and I will see you in the next video.